Hello, and welcome to the Leisurely Learning EquatIO series. In this series, we will go over in depth how to use the various parts of the EquatIO extension to best support your students. In this video, we will be reviewing the screenshot reader. Let's get started. So here I have a document open. It's got a bunch of math in it. This math was created by EquatIO, but what I want to do is I want to demonstrate how the screenshot tool reader works. So it's this dash square down here at the bottom with the cursor inside of it. And when I click on it, I'm going to see that it turns blue. But you're also going to notice that when I bring my cursor up on the page, it's turned into a plus sign. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to draw a box around some math, and I'm going to give it a minute to think about that.
9 lines, line 1, 3x squared plus 7x equals 6, line 2, 3.
Okay, and so the first thing you're going to notice is that it reads it to you, and it does a great job of reading it with that proper math format, right? The next set of buttons here is more options, and what that allows you to do is to copy it. We'll talk about the copy function in a little bit, but I could also press edit with EquatIO here. So when I press that button, it's like pressing the edit math button down here. It's going to bring up that math inside of it, editable, inside the equation editor. So I'm just going to close that. What I also want to show you is that you can do the same thing even if there's text in there. You can draw a box around that, and it will read both the math and the text.
4 lines, line 1, looking for something that multiplies to give us 3 times negative 6 equals negative 8.
All right, we're going to stop that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this works on the web. So I've turned it on here on the web. I've moved it down so it's out of the way. And basically, I'm on Khan Academy. Lots of teachers like to use this either as kind of a precursor to what students are doing or as a review. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that screenshot reader. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to grab the math from this page here, this cosine law math. And I'm going to collect that and give it a minute to think about what it's seeing.
5 lines, line 1.
I'm going to pause the reading. I can see that it's done a pretty good job. It didn't copy any of that copy link, so that text didn't end up in there. It did take our ones here and make them into lines on either side. So we need to be aware of that. I'm going to come back over to those 3 dots, and I'm going to press copy LaTeX. So that's going to copy that. I'm going to go back into this document that I have. I'm going to scroll up here to the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to go to this LaTeX button. So I'm going to press on this and I'm going to trash what was in there before. And all I'm going to do is paste that information. And we can see now that math inside of here. Now what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go in and I'm going to change these to be numbers. So that makes more sense. Now I could go in here and erase the A, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the LaTeX and show you that you can edit the LaTeX, and I'm not worried that it's disappeared there. I'm just going to go back to exactly the way I want it to look, and then I could press Insert Math, and I'm going to hide that button, and I can see here, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is right there. So it's ended up right here, which is perfect. And I've got my math. So I'm able to actually pull it out of any website or anything on the web. And this not only works with digital math, but you can see here that this was basically handwritten math as well. So it doesn't have to be perfect. The lines aren't totally straight. They're different colors. So it works extremely well for pulling stuff out. Now, the one thing I will tell you, it does not work fantastically for drawing. So just keep that in mind because it's looking for standard math. So you can see here that when we do select that drawing, we get that exclamation mark. Okay, so that was the screenshot reader. Sorry, screenshot tool. If you have any questions, make sure you use the link below to access the EquatIO video question form. Be sure to leave an email so that we can respond to your questions. Thank you for watching this video.